Now that we've learnt the breathing techniques and the breath holds, we're going to combine them all together into a practice routine. You should do this practice routine every day, and you can do it along to the DVD. So the practice routine has this form. It begins with a short breath hold. Then, for 3 to 5 minutes, you choose just one of the breathing techniques. Follow this with either a long breath hold or steps. Do this a few times. Then finish with a short breath hold. Okay kids, so now we're going to do a formal practice session. This is the sort of practice that you do every single day. Now you've got those diary sheets in front of you, and on those sheets you're going to record how long you hold your breath when you do a short breath hold, how long you hold your breath when you do a long breath hold, and how many steps you do when you're doing steps. The length of time you hold your breath or the number of steps you can do indicates your condition. So it's important to record times and number of steps during the formal practice routine to see how you are improving. In the formal practice session, we're training our breath holding ability by gradually increasing the time of long breath holds and the number of steps. The short breath hold should not be forced, but will usually be longer at the end of the session than at the beginning. Breath holds also increase over time as you continue to practice. This tells you that your breathing has become more efficient. Okay, so now we're going to start with a short breath hold. We always start the session and finish the session with a short breath hold. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, breathe in, breathe out, and hold. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you get the urge to breathe, you just stop and take a breath, but through your nose. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Everybody stopped. That's terrific. Now, after we've done our first breath hold, we do our first breathing technique, which is magic mouse breathing. Sit up nice and straight. When we do magic mouse breathing, remember we sit with our spine straight. We make our breaths so that they're very small. We hold the breath back so that we're only doing tiny, tiny little breaths. So just sit with your spine straight, shoulders relaxed. And I want you to start doing this breathing so that you feel the sensation of air just moving in and out of your nostrils. Tiny, tiny little breaths, just like the magic mouse in the forest who hides from the Huffapuffa and knows how to make his breathing so small and so quiet and so still that the Huffapuffa can't find him. And make yourself quiet and still and calm inside. Just holding the breath back, and listen to the music that's playing now, the special magic mouse breathing. This music will remind you how to do this breathing. Strengthening your mind and making your breathing very small and quiet and still. When you do this breathing, it helps to open your airways. If you're feeling like you can't breathe well, if you're having an asthma attack, you can do this technique where you just reduce the size of the breath. And this will help your asthma symptoms to go away. Okay? It's very good for that. The music helps you to remember to make tiny, tiny, small breaths. Now what I'd like you to do is pick up your feather and hold your feather underneath your nose. Hold the feather like this. This can help you sometimes with your magic mouse breathing. Make your breath so small and so quiet and so still that that feather hardly moves. Really concentrate. Remember to stay relaxed, quiet and still inside. As you make your breath small, it helps you feel quieter and calmer. Now you can put your feather down. Put your feather down And you can actually use your finger in the same way because there'll be times you won't have a feather. So just bring your finger underneath your nose and feel the movement of air on your finger. That's it. Feeling the movement of air on your finger. Small, quiet, still breaths. Very good. Now, the next breath hold that we're going to do is steps. Now, steps is where we breathe in, we breathe out, and we hold our breath, just like in the short breath hold, and we count how many steps we do. You ready for that? Okay, so everybody's standing up. So what I want you to do is take a breath in, take a breath out, hold your breath, and just walk up and down and count how many steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go as many as you can. 12, 13, 14, 15. When you need a breath, you're going to stop and take the breath through your nose. Cool, very good. So, write down the steps, and eventually you'll find that you can do more and more steps. Now, the next thing we're going to do is our humming breathing. So you breathe in, and you feel your belly just release a little bit. And then when you breathe out, you feel the belly come back towards the spine and you make a humming noise. So you breathe in, and then as you breathe out, you hum. Nice loud humming, that's it, good. Breathing in, belly comes out. Not raising your chest and shoulders. Taking the breath into the belly, and as you breathe out, you bring the belly back towards the spine and you hum. That sounds nice. What a nice humming sound we got there. Very good. Just in your own time. Now we do it to the music. So here's the humming music. So listen to the music and hum when the music suggests to you that it's time to hum. Okay? Whatever that is for you. So just keep that going. Try and make that hum as long as you can. You do it by controlling your belly, guys. Really stretch that hum. You'll get better and better at making it long. You can hum in a different pitch. Try humming high. Just remembering that as you breathe out, you're trying to make that belly come back as you make the humming sound, and you make it nice and long. Nice long humming sound to the music. And as you're doing your humming breathing, you can imagine fish swimming in the water. I like to imagine that I'm a fish swimming in the water doing this one. Nice slow hum. We can finish now. So sometimes when we've done a little breathing session, we'll do steps, and sometimes when we've done a little breathing session, we'll do a long breath hold. And we're trying to hold our breath as long as we can. So you breathe in, You breathe out, you pinch your nose, you hold your breath, and you go as long as you can. And you remember not to open your mouth at the end, okay? And when you finish a long breath hold, it's quite a nice feeling. Makes you feel good, so enjoy that feeling, okay? Enjoy that feeling. It'll make it easier to do the breathing exercises. It'll clear your nose, makes your head feel a bit sharp, okay? If you're getting a cold and you do lots of these breath holds, it'll actually stop the cold. Okay, so let's try a long breath hold. So 1, 2, 3, breathe in, breathe out, and hold. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you can wriggle around a little bit with this one. You can move your body up and down and wriggle around. It helps distract you from the slightly uncomfortable feeling that you're getting. So holding that breath, major thing you're trying to remember is when you take a breath, you're going to take that breath through your nose and not through your mouth, and close your mouth. Okay, go as long as you can, but don't be miserable. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Keep going as long as you can, and when you need to stop, you make sure that you let go of your nose and take the breath through the nose and not through the mouth. That's 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Kids at home, keep going as long as you can with this long breath hold. Then write down how long you went for. Now we're going to do sailing breathing. Sailing breathing is like humming breathing, but we can do it with humming or without. So you put your hands on the belly, and as you breathe in, you feel a little bit of pressure come on underneath your hands as you breathe in. And then as you breathe out, slowly the belly comes back towards the spine. So you feel a little bit of pressure as you breathe in, and then you feel the belly come back towards the spine. And imagine you're like a sailing boat, and the wind is filling your sail, and then as the wind blows, as your breath moves out of your body, you're pushing that sailing boat along. So just imagine a sailing boat on the water, and you're making that sailing boat move with your breath, with your long, slow exhalation, and your belly coming back towards the spine. You're moving the sailing boat through the water. So relax, enjoy this. Small breath in, long, slow breath out. Listen to the music. And imagine that sailing. Imagine the wind pushing the boat through the water. Feel that little bit of pressure under your hands as you breathe in. Don't force the breath. Always relax and enjoy easy breathing. And as you're sailing, a little bit of pressure underneath your hands as you breathe in, and then slow, slow, slow out. And breathing in, a little bit of pressure under your hands, and then slow, 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 slow as you breathe out. Breathing in, and slow, 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 slow as you're breathing out. Then breathing in, and then slow, 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 breathing out. Breathing in, and slow, 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 breathing out. Breathing in, and slowly, slowly, slowly breathing out, sailing through the water. Okay, now that we've finished our sailing breathing, we're going to do another breath hold. So everybody stand up, move your chairs back. Good, standing up. Now we'll do it like every other time. 1, 2, 3, breathe in, breathe out, and hold your nose and step in one spot, and you count your own steps. And how many steps can you do? Do as many as you can. And when you finish, you'll take a breath through your nose, and you're going to write down the number of steps on your piece of paper. Count in your own head. How many steps can you do? Well done. Kids at home, keep going and do as many steps as you can. Then write them down. So now we're going to do slow smile breathing. Slow smile breathing, very similar to what we've done before, but we're going to slow the in-breath as well as the out-breath. So sit nice and straight, shoulders relaxed, arms relaxed. So now let's start. Hands like this. So I'm going to start counting a little bit now. So in, 2, out, 2. As you're breathing in, you feel that smile coming into your lower ribs and belly. Slowly, slowly, slowly breathing in. Slowly, slowly, slowly breathing out. In, 2, out, 2. Now for 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Making it slow, letting the music guide you. Let the music guide you. Nice and slow. In, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3. Your spine is straight, your shoulders are relaxed, and the breath comes slowly in and slowly out. Slowly into the lower rib cage and belly. Enjoying that sensation of the breath as it comes and goes. Don't try too hard, just enjoy. Feel the air coming in the nose, down through your chest, into your lower ribs and belly. And then we slow it down to 4 and then to 5. Let the music guide you. Slowly in and slowly out, feeling the sensations of the breath as closely as you can, feeling all the different feelings that come with the in-breath. Eventually you'll get so you're breathing in and out for the count of 5, okay? In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In for 5. Oh, that's beautiful, Olivia. Nice free rib cage, that's what we want. Feeling the motion of the ribs, feeling the motion at the back, feeling the motion at the belly as you slow your breath and make yourself calm and still and quiet. Just listen to the music. Very good. Now we're going to do some more steps. You're going to breathe in, breathe out, hold your nose and walk. So let's do some more steps. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, breathe in, breathe out and hold. And off you go. Good. Excellent. When you've done enough, you're just going to stop, take a breath through your nose, not through your mouth, and sit down. Very good. Excellent. Well done, kids. Now, our final session today is going to be magic mouse breathing again. We can use magic mouse breathing anytime we want instead of any of the other forms of breathing when we're doing breathing practice. Now, magic mouse is probably the best one for asthma. So magic mouse is where you reduce your breathing and you do tiny, tiny little breaths. So let's do one more session of magic mouse. So sitting up nice and straight. And remember that with magic mouse breathing, we make our breath very small. Spine straight, shoulders relaxed. Keeping the breath very small. Imagine the mouse. You can just imagine that you're another small creature, like a little pussycat, or any small animal that has little tiny lungs, that's resting or sleeping. So if you breathe like a magic mouse, the Hufflepuffalump won't be able to get you. So you're keeping your spine straight, shoulders relaxed. Imagining you're like that tall tree in the forest. The wind blows, but it just ruffles its leaves. It doesn't bend the tree, and that's how you are, strong and quiet and still, with little small breaths that come and go. As you do this breathing, you feel calm and still inside. You're feeling the sensations of the breath, the movement of air in your nostrils. Tiny little breath. If you were a little mouse hiding in the forest underneath a pile of leaves, no one would be able to see you. Find that stillness and strength inside yourself. And just keep that breath going. Whenever you feel upset and your feathers are ruffled, this is how you unruffle your feathers. This is one of the techniques you can use, making the breath small and quiet and still. Just keep it going a little bit longer. Done very well. Making that concentration and focus very strong. As you focus your mind, you make your mind stronger and you train yourself to concentrate. Now we're going to do a short breath hold, and the short breath hold's how we finish off the session. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, breathe in, breathe out, little breath out, and hold. And you just hold the breath, you focus inside, feel the sensation, you'll feel that desire to breathe come up. When you feel that desire to breathe come up, then you'll let go of your nose. And I think that Louis, you can let go now, Enzo, now. Good. For different people, different techniques seem to work best, so find what combination works best for you. And just remember to do regular practice. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it.